Good morning students and welcome back to our drama class. Last time we were doing Act 4 Scene 1 of the Tempest, in which we had seen Prospero performing the various magical spell with the help of spirits, and Ferdinand was totally impressed by all that magical spell performed, or the magic performed by illusions performed by Prospero. So getting impressed by father-in-law's performance, what Ferdinand says we had seen towards the end of our previous class, wherein we had seen Ferdinand say that he was not interested to leave the place and go anywhere. He wanted to stay there forever. This is what we had seen previously. So let us continue with the drama. So today we are going to see the dialogue of Prospero. So we completed the class with Juno and Ceres whisper and send Iris on employment. So Juno and Ceres were whispering something to each other, and they had sent Iris for a mission. This is what we had seen previously. So here Prospero says, "Sweet, now silence." Juno and Ceres whisper seriously. "There is something else to do. Hush and be mute, or else a spell is marred." So this is what he says. "Sweet, now silent. Now be quiet. Be quiet." Juno and Ceres is telling Juno and Ceres, please be quiet, because Juno and Ceres are whispering about something serious. So please be quiet, Prospero says. "There is something else to do. Hush and be mute." So there is something else to be done. So please be silent, he says, or else our spell is marred, or else my magic spell will be broken. So please be quiet. Please be silent. This is what he's asking Juno and Ceres. Who's asking? Prospero. Prospero is asking Juno and Ceres. So you can say these are all spirits. Okay, so the performance made with spirits, the illusions, whatever he created over here, this is what you can see. Totally in some other world they are now. Ferdinand Miranda, right? You can see. Next he's speaking to Iris. So Iris, the next dialogue is of Iris. Let me read the dialogue to you. "You nymphs called naiads of the wandering brooks, with your sedge crowns and ever harmless looks, leave your crisp channels, and on this green land answer your summons. Juno does come in. Come, temperate nymphs, and help to celebrate a contract of true love. Be not too late." So there enter certain nymphs. "You sunburned sickle men of August very, come hither from the furrow and be merry. Make holiday your rye straw hats put on, and these fresh nymphs encounter everyone in country footing." So there enter certain reapers, properly habited. They join with the nymphs in a graceful dance, towards the end whereof Prospero starts suddenly and speaks, after which to a strange, hollow and confused noise they heavily vanish. So this is what you can see. You nymphs. Now who are these nymphs? Nymphs are female nature spirits. Okay, they are very beautiful nature spirits. Female nature spirits means beautiful nature spirits they are, who are associated with the rivers, with water, any type of rivers. It can be wells, seas, right? Everything, or the brook, forest, wind, associated with all these, they are called as nymphs. That is what has been addressed. You nymphs called naiads. Naiads means they are the spirits of the stream, of the wandering brooks, who live in the brooks, the spirits who live in the brooks, who live in the trees, in the forest, who live in the wind, right? So these spirits are called as nymphs. So it's a game of all spirits, right? So that is what you can see. With your sedge crowns and ever harmless look. So how these spirits are looking? These beautiful female spirits, how they are looking? They are with a crown. What crown they are having? They are having the seaweed crown. Seaweed, those weeds, unwanted plants, isn't it, of the sea. So you know the rivers and all, they are covered with these weeds in the all around, right? So in between you can see the rivers. So that weeds is been seen. So they crowned. They always crowned. You can see the picture of spirits which is displayed along with this video. So you can just have an idea of it, how they look. So the crown which is made of weeds, okay, unwanted grass, right? So with that weeds, the crown, and their face, they look very innocent. That is what has been said as ever harmless looks. Ever harmless means innocent looks. That is what the description of the spirits is given over here. Leave your crisp channels and on this grassy land, on this green land. So step out of your channel. Which is their channel? The water, right? Step out of water and come on to this grassy fields. Come on to our fields. Come on to our grassy fields. Why? Answer your summons. Juno does command. So answer your call. Come. Juno is calling you. So as per Juno's call, please come to the grassy fields. So the who's owning this, right? So that is what the command of Juno. Follow the command of Juno. Come to the grassy fields. That is what Iris says. Come, temperate names, and help to celebrate a contract of true love. Be not too late. Okay. So come, temperate. Come, chaste nymphs. Nymphs are chaste. They are decent. They never had any affairs, illegal, unwanted relationships. You can see. Fine. So that is what. And help to celebrate. And come along and help us. Okay. Come along with us to celebrate. What to celebrate? A contract of true lover. What is this contract of lover? The wedding of Ferdinand and Miranda. So come and join with us to celebrate the wedding of Ferdinand and Miranda. This is what Iris says. Okay, the wedding of these true lovers. Be not too late. So don't be late, he says. Right? Iris says, don't be late. Okay, then enter certain names. So several names come. Okay, several names. They come over here. You sunburned sickle man of August very, come hither from the furrow and be merry. So now next Iris is calling you sunburned sickle man. You tend. Who tend sickle man? Sickle man is who? Field workers, farmers, right? The people who work in the farms. They are called as sickle men. They work with the sickle. Right? That is what has been said. Tend. Why they are tend? Because they are always in the hot sun, bearing the heat. So their body is colored. They become yellowish brown in color because of the bearing. Because they bear the heat, the rays of the sun, isn't it? Because of that, you get tend. That is what is being spoken over here. You sunburned sickle men of August very. They are tired of the heat of August. These sickle men, that is the farm workers, are tired of the August heat. Come hither from the furrow and be merry. So come out from that dirt. Come out from that dirt and let us enjoy. Join us for the enjoyment. Make holiday. Your rye straw has put on, and these fresh nymphs encounter everyone in country footing. This is what. So make holiday. So take a leave. Just leave the job. Stop working. Stop working. Come out of it. Come out of that dirt. You put on your hats made of rye straw. Okay, rye is a crop. So with that straw, the hat what is made with that straw. So just wear that hat. This is being told to the farm workers, right? The sickle men, right? Hats put on, and these fresh nymphs encounter everyone in country footing. So and come and have some fun over here. Let us all dance with these nymphs. Select any of your partner from this. These are all beautiful nymphs, right? So select your partner for dancing. Okay, so the one who stands opposite for dancing. So select a partner, beautiful partner from the nymphs, and come, let us dance together. Enjoy, come, let us dance. This is what is being said. So you can see the next written line for the understanding of the audience. This is what has been said. Enter certain reapers. So this is what happens over there. So there is no dialogue over here. So this is for the understanding of the audience, the act, what is going on, right? So that has been written in italics over here. You can see. Enter certain reapers, properly habited. They join with the nymphs in a graceful dance. So many reapers. Reapers are the field workers, what I have mentioned earlier, right? So several reapers, field workers, they all enter. How they are dressed? They dressed appropriately, very nicely. Okay, decently they have dressed and they come in. They join with the nymphs, so they come, they take their partners, as the nymphs as their partners. They dance gracefully, happily, they dance with them. Towards the end whereof Prospero starts suddenly and speaks, after which to a strange, hollow and confused noise they heavily vanish. So towards the end of the dance, what happens over there? Prospero starts speaking, okay, something he speaks. Prospero was startled and he speaks. All of a sudden he gets startled, Prospero. Why he startled, we'll come to know later on. startled, and then he speaks. When he speaks, all these people, because of that sound, because of all these dancers get vanished because of that sound, because of that strange sound, because of that confusion created. The way Prospero was confused, Prospero himself was confused, right? Because of that confusion, because of the noise, because of the sound, they all disappear, all vanishes. These are all illusions, right? So that is how they all get disappeared. This is what happens over here. So you can see Prospero moving aside, and this is what he's speaking. This is speaking to himself, not to anybody else. Now nobody is there. All the spirits have vanished. So Prospero is speaking to himself. So that is whatever is speaking, it's given over here, and that is the next thing. It's not a dialogue spoken to anyone. It's a dialogue actually, but it is spoken to himself. You can see aside. He says, I had forgot that foul conspiracy of the beast Caliban and his confederates against my life. The minute of their plot is almost come. Then he's turning to the spirits and he's speaking to the spirits. Well done, avoid no more. This is what he says, okay? So this is, aside he moves and he says, I forgot that foul conspiracy. I just forgot about Caliban's conspiracy. What conspiracy Caliban made? Caliban and his other two friends, the other two conspirators, you can say. These two conspirators had planned to kill Prospero. So that is the conspiracy, what he remembers all of a sudden, and that is why he was startled, and there he makes that noise, and that is how the spirits get vanished. Right? So this is what you can see. So I had forgot, he says, I totally forgot about that conspiracy of Caliban, that beast Caliban. He is abusing him, okay? He's calling him the beast Caliban and his confederates. Confederates are the conspirators, his fellow conspirators, right? Fellow conspirators against my life. They had planned to kill me, and the time has come. This is the moment. The time has come. This is the time what they had planned. Okay, as per their planning, this time they are going to kill me. That is what he says. Okay, that is what is said. The minute of their plot. Okay, the minute of their plot. That means the moment they plan has come. This is it. Okay, this is what he says. So is almost come. So to act, that is to kill him, has almost come. So it is the time. And then he is turning to the spirits, and this is what he's saying. Well done. So you all have performed well. He's appreciating the spirits, and then he says to the spirits, avoid no more. Leave now. So please leave now, no more. So we have finished. So go. You can go. Leave now. We have finished. Here we are stopping all this. This is what he says. And there all the spirits goes. Now Ferdinand and Miranda, they are there. They are still watching. So they were not understanding what happened. All of a sudden, there were a lot of enjoyment, isn't it? They were enjoying. And with all this dance, fun, enjoyment, celebration, all of a sudden it gets closed. It gets all the spirits gets vanished, and he was serious. He was tensed. Ferdinand is seeing Prospero in a tensed mood, in a tensed manner, right? And then Ferdinand says, this is strange. Your father is in some passion that works him strongly. So secretly speaking to Miranda, and he says, this is strange. This is really strange. Your father is in some passion. Something has really upset your father. He is upset. He's looking upset. He's serious with something. So something is annoying him. Something is disturbing him. Something is troubling him. This is what Ferdinand tells to Miranda. That works him strongly, and which is very powerful. Okay, it's not something very silly. Something really powerful. Okay, something very serious had happened, and that is why he is looking so serious with his thoughts. This is what Ferdinand says to Miranda. So on this, Miranda says, never till this day saw I him touched with anger, so distempered. So she says, see, I have never seen him like this before. He has never been so much angry and so much tensed or so much upset as he is now. This is what Miranda says. I had never seen him like this before, she says to Ferdinand. Okay, so children were also worried. His daughter and son-in-law both were worried over here now. So then Prospero could understand their reaction. So seeing them in an upset mood, now they were tensed, right? These two were tense. So seeing them, Prospero is questioning them. You can see the next dialogue is based on that. You do look, my son, in a mood sort, as if you were dismayed. Be cheerful, sir. Our revels now are ended. These are actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits and are melted into air, into thin air. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself, yea, all which inherit shall dissolve. And like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. So I am waxed, bare with my weakness, my brain is troubled, be not disturbed with my infirmity. If you be pleased, retire into my cell, and there repose. A turn or two I'll walk to still my beating mind. This is what Prospero says. You do look, my son, in a mood sort. You look like something is bothering you. My son, something is bothering you. You look very serious. This is what you look, as if something is really touching you, something is bothering you. As if you were dismayed. Okay, this is what is being said, which is really troubling you, which is making you bother about. Be cheerful, sir. So cheer up, sir. This is what he says to. Our revels now are ended. Our revels means the music and dance, our celebration are ended. Okay, so he is speaking over here. The spectacle of music and dance is all over, he says. These are actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits. So these actors, whoever you have seen, are all spirits. I told you earlier, I told you earlier that they are all spirits. So they all vanished. This is what he's trying to say. And are melted into air. So they have all melted into air. That means they have all vanished into air, into thin air. They became transparent now. Okay, they are not to be seen at all. They all vanished. So this is the illusion what I had performed. All the illusion, they all got vanished. That is what he's trying to explain. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, okay, and just like the whole empty undergrounded vision that you have seen over here, undergrounded vision, whatever the vision, the illusion that was performed by Prospero over there, whatever you have seen, that is what he's saying. That is, he says, what was the vision? The cloud-capped towers, okay, so with the towers topped with the clouds, the towers which were topping with the clouds, the gorgeous palaces, so all these things were there. They were not just simple spirits over there. The solemn temples, what were made, the great globe itself, the whole world itself, he says, okay, yea, all which it inherit shall dissolve. So everyone living on this earth, living over here, everything shall dissolve, everything will be disappearing, right? So this is what he says. And like this insubstantial pageant faded, like this unreal show. Now this show wherein the dance performance and all you are seeing, like how this have faded, how this have dissolved. We are all, isn't it? This is what he says. Leave not a rack behind. So this is the same thing. So that is what reality is. This is what he's trying to say. So it is like we are such stuff as dreams are made on. So this, like how you have seen all these dance performed by the spirits and all, like a dream, it got vanished. Dreams are like that. We see the dream, morning when we open our eyes, everything is false. Nothing happens, right? So same way over here. This was an illusion performed. So that is what he's trying to say over here. So leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff. So he says we are such. We are all made of dreams. As dreams are made on, right? We are all such stuffs, all made of dreams. And our little life, and this little life stretches from sleep before birth, right, to sleep after death. So it is stretching from sleep before birth to sleep after death. So from the living time to the death, after death. So when we vanishes from here, it is really like a dream, isn't it? So we are living over here. There is no guarantee of our life at all, isn't it? Tomorrow when we die and go, it's just like a dream. Everything vanishes with us. With our death, everything gets vanished, washed off. So that is what is explaining over here. All made of dreams, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. It is just like a sleep, isn't it? the world wherein we are living, we are doing many things in this life. Am I right? So this is just like a dream. When we die, everything vanishes. This is what it says. Sir, I am vexed. Bear with my weakness. My brain is troubled. I am really upset, sir. This is what he's telling Miranda. I am upset, he says. Bear with my weakness. Please put up with my weakness. Okay? With my weakness. My brain is troubled. My old brain is troubled. It's tensed. Be not disturbed with my infirmity. Don't be disturbed, he says. Don't be disturbed with my infirmity. Infirmity means illness, with my illness. Don't be disturbed with my illness. If you be please retire into my cell. If you like, you can go to my room. You can go to my room and there repose. Okay, there you can take rest. If you wish, you can go to my room and you can take rest. This is what he's telling Ferdinand. If you want, you can just, if you retire, means if you want, if you are tired, you can just go to my room, take rest. Then, a turn or two, I'll walk to still my bearing mind. I'll go for a short walk. Okay, I will go for a short walk and calm down my feverish mind, the tension, whatever I'm having. Let me calm down after going for a short walk. This is what he says. So Ferdinand, Miranda, we wish your peace. So there they are blessed. They are wished with peace. This is what has been said to Ferdinand and Miranda. Then exeunt, everyone disappears from the stage. Next is Prospero's dialogue. We will continue in the next link.